Hard to get this thing finished here. Yeah, back to the ninja. And the ninja basically there's a bunch of lore behind it. And the whole thing about it is like superstitions and purposefully letting rumors that go around that'll terrify people. So there's a lot of deception and propaganda at play as well, but in trickery and magicianry. Uh, Basically, it's supposedly they learned from these people in China, the original ninja, and they're called the Lin Kui, or it that interprets the forest demons. And these people would do things like they would pretend to be injured, and then when you would get close, they would like open their trench coat, and there would be like a bunch of needles would come flying out. They were renowned for doing all kinds of ambushery and trickery, misdirection, uh, type of warfare combat, like that movie, The Fatal Flying Guillotine. Like this dude, that's just sitting out there with this thing. Anyone who comes too close to him, he's gonna kill him. It's like they kind of were like that, like for real. And the ninja supposedly this information of these guys' trickery book. You know, they got like hidden books, manuscripts like that Shaolin temple's hiding. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know really. It's probably the Vatican's got it. Uh, but this dude, the dude that like the video game Shinobi, his legend is that he was instructed by these bird-like people, and they were half supernatural spirit being and half human, and they lived out in the woods. Whether once again is this mimicry where the forest people always wear masks and costumes, and you know what I'm saying, or because the ninja and other like bandits, they would make terrible looking scary masks and wear them. So in a way, in Greece, the word where the term actor comes from, and or acting, it's like they used to put on masks, and it was like the real person. It's like they go away, and this character comes out through the mask. So and it's actually called possession. That's where the word possession comes from. Is the actors that put on masks. So in a way, if you see someone donned in their in their scary costume, it's like in a way the real person is gone and they could be possessed. You know what I'm saying? And that's a possibility. I'll always consider that. But there's also the other possibility that maybe these they are like hybrids. Yeah, taught them how to all these tactics. You know, and supposedly they gave him mystical. He had a cloak that made it a real invisibility cloak. You know what I'm saying? But supposedly he stole it from the Tengu, these half aliens, bird people, supposedly. But like I said, it could be just trickery and purposeful false information. Uh, but then again, look, Egypt with the whole feathers with the serpent. You know what I'm saying? Bird snake. Uh, and then this is the same Quetzalcoatl is the same snake. Then that your whole Chinese dragon is the same sun dragon, snake, sun snake. Like China's got pyramids. The Mayans got pyramids. Egypt's got pyramids. There's pyramids hidden everywhere. And then you got when Greece took over like Turkey or something, they built a pyramid too. You know what I'm saying? They're everywhere. But so it's a worldwide religion. This is it, and it's like that's why the devil's known as the snake and the dragon, because in Apollyon, the destroyer from the bottomless pit, Apollo is the sun god. So that's part of this whole thingy majiggy. And supposedly these, like Apollo too, just like Zeus. Supposedly, what if? I don't know, man. There probably are all the. There probably is multiple. I was gonna say, what if it was one guy just changing outfits? But no. According to historical text, there's a lot of these guys. So It's a cabal, a network. But also the Chinese or the Japanese swords, the curved swords, the the samurai swords. This guy had a dream where the sky gods taught him how to make the curved blade. And one of the things in Enoch, it says that the first the captain of the angels, I think, is the one. He's the one who taught man how to make swords in the first place. That's where your whole metallurgy, alchemy, all comes from, because they're similar. You know what I'm saying? Messing with the elements. That's why it's also like potions. Uh, that's part of it. Science is part of it, knowing the difference between rock and water. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's crazy, but this knowledge is broken up, spread throughout the planet. I mean, it's so obvious. The America, or Amaraka, the land of the plumed serpent. Man, that's that. And then in Isaiah, that you shall be a serpent, your child shall be a cockatrice, and then the child of that shall be a fiery flying serpent. You know what I'm saying? And then that's China's what they said about the dragon was a fiery flying serpent. But some people say like that's uh, uh, ancestral memory of Enoch, and Enoch flew off into the sky. But over time, they forgot and started attributing these deeds to different people. Kind of like I heard Dagon cult. Really, they were worshiping Noah. You know what I'm saying? In his boat, but it's just it got morphed over time, and they forgot the real reasons they were doing things until it got hijacked uh, by something totally different. I mean, I'm not sure about that. I could be wrong. I think I heard that from someone. Someone might have said that, but the Enoch China thing, and then I heard this dude say that he thinks Thoth is Enoch. So I mean, and Enoch he instructed man what he was instructed from the angels. So in a way, you got a teacher of the knowledge of good and evil right there. So and man had this knowledge. It just like the book of Noah's Book of Medicine, or I think it said that the demons actually instructed a lot of people how to do these things, and it was for a good reason. But just like even now, medicine, people can use it to make someone better, and they can use it for poison. You know what I'm saying, or other purposes, destructive purposes. So same thing with all this stuff. Even the people mimicking the animals. Maybe there was a good form of that, but then there's a part where it becomes a possession and an evil practice. You know what I'm saying? Because all the tribes of Israel, a lot of them are named after animals. Like that's their attribute. It's almost like God gave each tribe a totem. You know what I'm saying? A totem, which is pretty crazy. People don't take that into consideration. That that's why you see that everywhere, is because it's been that way since the beginning of time. That's the way the Indians were set up in totemic